fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. He hands it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Clemson 7, Georgia 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Defense short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Tigers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Rashada. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Trying to extend the play. Oh, that one's picked off. Did he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, dogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Final play before the end of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
Clemson 14, Georgia 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Caught on the outside. It's Humphreys. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Lets it go quickly. He pulls in the catch. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
7th play of the drive coming up. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Runs through the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to scramble. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
To the air, it's Rashada. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, they're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Clemson.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to find room. It's ETN. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Rashada. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the run, it's Etienne. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Running through the tackle. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Now, 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Great move there. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And they'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Got it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Dogs come to the line and the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Back in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Handoff to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. To go with a direct snap. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Powering through. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Brought down at the 29-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We'll give it to the running back. Running with purpose.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. You can win it with a field goal, but you have to manage the clock smartly here. Looking for a gap. It's ETN. Tiny space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And then first down, right back to the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And now in a driving rainstorm, this field goal attempt is for the win. And the kick is good in these difficult conditions. We love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.